Good evening, gentlemen.
Jackie boy.
How we doing?
Not bad.
Same old, same old.
I can't imagine Matt Brando is going to turn up because he's not online.
You reach out to him?
Yeah, he's in the group. He's on, you know where it says offline?
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me, Clayton?
I can hear you.
Oh, okay. He just went,
What the
hello.
fuck just happened?
I don't know.
That's a weird hello.
Yeah. Yeah, because
Okay.
it says on the right-hand side, it says offline, and he's called Black Hat 154. So he's in the group already. It's just he ain't online. And I think Sicky
Character.
T's joining us, right?
Have you seen a film called The Witch, Jack?
Is that spelt with two V's at the beginning?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have, yeah. What did you think?
No, I'm still watching it now. It's fucking weird.
Yeah, I really, really enjoyed the acting of the guy, the dad in it.
He's just like, it's like a farmer, and then every now and then he just adds the "the" to what he's saying.
Yeah, exactly.
What are you doing to the?
Yeah. What are you doing to the... Yeah, I thought it was an alright movie, but I didn't get the hype that was all around it.
Mm. Yeah, it's oddly gruesome.
Well, the thing, yeah, I put it on with Emma when we first started watching it, and then she couldn't get past the first 10 minutes with the whole baby thing. I was like, yeah, I'll watch this on my own at some point. So I did in the end.
Well, my mate Dean, he watched it when it came out, and his wife's American, and she said that she couldn't understand a word they were saying. And,
Really?
even I'm watching it, and I'm like, Jesus.
Yeah.
There is some really thick, old school, like farmer English accents in this.
I love the back of the Reign of Fire DVD case. It says Matthew McConaughey, and that's the first thing it says. And the M in Matthew is like huge. It says Matthew
McConaughey is Reign of Fire.
Well, it says what films have been in. So it says Matthew McConaughey, and in brackets U571, and Christian
That's a
Bale,
great film.
Shaft, and American Psycho.
Yeah, I forgot it was in Shaft.
Yeah.
All right, lads.
There he is.
Hey, sexy.
Going on.
I'm just going to twist my TV round and get a bottle opener. Oh, no, I've got one. Here we go.
I like your avatar, Clayton.
Yeah, I literally just changed it.
Oh, there we go.
Trying to get a hold of Matt one more time, Jack, or
Yeah, I'll see. I'll message him.
Probably writing another poem to his toys.
Come on, Matt, where are you? I said you about, but I don't think he's online. What is that music? Is that the end of The Witch?
No, I've just turned it off because I'm watching Reign of Fire on Sky on Demand. It's just playing stuff in the little screen in the corner.
Oh, were you watching? Is that the Robert Eggers witch? The Vitch.
The Vivitch.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you didn't like it.
It wasn't me.
All right.
Yeah, Sam's watching it for the first time. I watched it. I just didn't think it was anything special.
looks
Yeah.
like Matt's on.
What was that,
I
Clayton?
fucking love The Witch, me.
It says that he's online on the side.
Oh, did he?
So you
Oh,
are
he
a
just
fan or
yeah.
not?
Right, I thought you just say you didn't like it, but no.
He says he doesn't have a digital copy, only physical. I don't have a disk drive, so I don't have desktop anymore, sadly. No one has a link they can send him, do they?
No, I'm watching on Sky.
Maybe. Wait. I
Could try and
rinsed
find
it.
one.
Dude, will the link work? Well, no, maybe it wouldn't, because he'd have to be logged in on his end.
I'm
I
gonna
could
see-
probably
I'm-
look for like a dodgy link, but I'm watching it on iTunes.
We'll look for a perfectly undodgy link, Sicky. Perfectly undodgy. Look for one of those, and then we'll send it
If
to
he's
him.
already bought the film once before, it's fine.
Yeah, exactly. He's got it on physical media, so
Yeah.
yeah, he's now typing in the chat on here.
I had it on DVD. Put that one in.
What is ROF? Oh, a YouTube link.
Rain of Fire.
I can look for it.
Clayton. That was funny.
How do you?
Oop.
Sorry, just sort of trying to get him in so we can actually talk to him rather than type.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a good commentary.
Right there, I've put a link in there. See if that one works.
He says,
I would
"Give me a minute."
advise,
There
like,
you go.
Yeah. I'd tell him to use ad block on that website just because it's full of fucking, like, all sorts of shit.
So, when was the last time everyone watched this? I know Clayton, you said 2002, right?
That's been since it came out. Why can't I log into my own fucking account?
At least 10, 15 years.
I can't remember.
Yeah, probably about 10 years.
Oh god.
No, I did. I think I did catch the end or the beginning a year or so ago, but I didn't watch the whole thing.
I think I
I
have it.
watched it once years after, but I
Hmm.
never went.
Do I have one? I watched this probably about a year ago, and I loved it. Like, I got it on DVD for like 20p from Computer Exchange, and I was like, I haven't watched this in years, and I watched it. It was probably maybe a couple of years ago now, and I was like, this is way better than I remember.
Is it?
No. I think the worst bit about the movie is the opening. If they didn't show how the dragons were discovered or whatever, and you just heard stories about it, then that would be better. I think the worst scene in the film is the opening. But after that, it's all
Yeah.
good.
So you said that you rewatched it and it wasn't as good?
No, I loved it. Like, it was way better than I remember.
Oh, this is still the first time I've seen it since 2002.
Ooh.
I didn't rewatch it for this.
Yeah, Matt. I know Matt Brando loves it. Or Matt. I should just call him
I
Matt.
like it a
Why am I
lot.
using his full name?
I remember liking it and just like it having like a really like gritty sort of early 2000s look, like the way they filmed it.
Reminds me of
I like
Alien
the
3.
dragons and all that. Yeah. And I really remember it at Disneyland. I think it's still there. Like, they have in Disneyland Paris, they have like a behind the scenes like movie tour, like backlot tour, and there was a whole
Yeah.
section that was like
The
London. like-
London, the underground station.
Yeah,
that was
and it
actually
has, like-
that was the only good part of that tour.
yeah.
I think it's gone now because
Oh,
they're building the Avengers shit all there.
yeah, it was
Are
probably.
you telling me they've
Take the tour
taken
now.
out the Rain of Fire section at Disney Park to replace it with Marvel? What are they thinking? They've just got rid of
that
their
whole
real big
place
money
was
maker.
like a late 90s, early 2000 time bubble, wasn't it? Because they had the
Yeah.
Armageddon ride, because that opened in 2002, that park. And it's like, why would you build an Armageddon ride 4 years after it come out at cinemas, and it's not even like at that point that they would think it's like an all-time classic. It's not like Avatar, where it's
Yeah.
like a film that lives forever or something like that,
Mm.
where you can get away with opening a ride or a section.
Yeah, it was very dated, and it had the Aerosmith ride. I mean, that's why I like that area though, because it was so like old, like out of date. And it had
Aerosmith.
Jeremy Irons. That backlot tour had Jeremy Irons as like the host.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
fucking Jeremy Irons.
Oh, and the one from who's the French lady?
I don't know, Marion
Like,
Cotillard.
no, sort of,
something
I
like
think
that.
she's in like
Cotillard.
them sunset or sunrise films.
Yeah,
The blonde one.
but it was good that section because it was my family always used to go when it was like November around my birthday, so it was always freezing cold. And at that bit in the ride, there was so much like fire effects that it would proper like warm you up. It was great.
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty good for what it was. It was a bit random though, wasn't it? Like rain of fire.
Yeah.
So that means Disney made some sort of like deal to get the rights to this then for their park.
Probably just like the theme park rights.
That's the thing. I can't remember how popular this film was or anything from 2002.
I don't think it was.
No.
I don't remember it being popular.
We're getting rid of all the good talking.
Well, most of us here haven't seen it in years, so it's probably just going to be me waffling on for 2 hours.
I probably won't even be able to hear what the fuck the characters are saying.
We just put subtitles on.
Subtitles.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Come Matt, where are you?
I even have Dutch subtitles. I think I'm going to switch to English.
I'm putting the Dutch subtitles on.
I have English subtitles.
Alright.
Where is the subtitles?
God, I was listening back to our Alien Resurrection commentary the other day, and I honestly, I had to stifle my laughter from my wife who was sleeping because I was crying. I was in tears of laughter. And the bit that got me was everyone goes quiet, and then James's mic just pops up, and all you hear is like, wah, wah! Me and you, Sam, we crack up.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, can you hear me?
There he is.
All right, mate. Here we go.
Rain of Fire. Have you got the film all right then, Matt? No?
There.
Is he there? Matt, are you there?
Can you hear me or not? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? No?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Cool. Have you got the film okay? Have you got a copy?
Yeah,
of it?
that the ad block's not really working. There's a bunch of ads popping up, but I'll think I'll be okay. I'll just be a rapid fire sniper and I'll click exit as it plays.
It's safe. It's a safe website.
The
It was
rain
just
of
had a
rapid
lot of
fire.
yeah, it had a lot of questionable like stuff on it. Like I showed my parents it once, and some of the ads that came up, it was like hentai ads and stuff like that. I was so embarrassed. It's a shit. It's like leave the room.
I love it. Yeah, I used to have a desktop. I have the movie on Blu-ray. I could just popped it in on my drive, but I don't have my desktop no more. I had to get rid of it. So I'm just having my MacBook now, and there's so many dongles you have to use. So
shit.
that's why I couldn't talk with you guys for a while. I could just text.
That
It's
makes
a pain in
sense.
the ass to set. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass to set up all this shit. But I'm here. I'm
All right. So I've got the film paused on the black screen right at the beginning. Let me know when you guys are all ready to go, and then we'll click play.
Well, I just got the blue. Is it touchstone?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
at
touchstone.
5-second mark. Touchstone. Yeah.
It's just the blue lines
All
just
right.
blurring in. Touchstone was a part of Disney, wasn't it? So that's probably
Yeah, it was.
There you
So
go.
that explains the ride.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So
thing at Disney.
let's get this movable feast underway.
But,
All right. 3, 2, 1, play.
Oh crap! I got ad.
Off to the right start.
We're all going to be out of sync anyway because I'm watching this on DVD. So, for some reason, DVDs in the UK run at like double speed to everything else.
I don't know how that works.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Every
Making
single
up for the Mega
commentary.
Drive.
Yeah, making up for.
Spyglass logo now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spyglass, yeah.
Wonder what he's looking at.
A dragon.
Touchstone Pictures. And Spyglass.
These are mine. No, I saw it.
How long ago did you see this, Matt?
Rain of Fire.
Yeah.
Maybe I watched it again like last year. I want to say because I might do an essay on it, and I was like, "Oh man, this movie's still so good. I love it."
Okay, so yeah, you and me are in the same boat. Everyone else in this chat hasn't seen it for like 10 plus years.
Ooh.
So we're revisiting.
Yeah, I love this movie. It's a gem.
It is like a hidden gem. The only thing I don't like about it, as I was saying to the others, is like the opening scene. I think it would have been better not to have seen how they found the dragons. Like, you just hear about it, or there's like rumors.
Maybe it was a tie-in with Disneyland
Maybe.
Paris.
I don't know. I really like the opening scene because it's just like, oh, it's the closest we'll get to, I guess, the James Cameron Jurassic Park for me.
Yeah.
I want to see more.
Yeah.
But the way the movie plays out, it's just fine. So I don't know. I really like it.
I mean, it works.
Gerard Butler too. Okay.
Yeah, Gerard Butler. I got subtitles on
this
it.
movie? I don't remember that.
Leonidas.
It's like, this is London.
That's a dragon.
Every London stereotype you can get. You got the double decker. You got the taxis.
Yeah.
The underground logo.
Yeah.
The
It's
only
like a
thing.
homeless guy doing tuppence a bag. Got everything.
I haven't seen a phone box yet.
The only thing they get wrong whenever they show London is like there's always space to walk around. Freaking, there's no
Nice.
there's no tourists just clogging the streets. What the hell? My subtitles are on the top of the screen.
Mine too.
What the hell? Never seen that before.
Yeah, I have. Very annoying.
I remember all of this.
Wait,
I
they've got-
rented this like when it came out, and I've only seen it the one time.
Another London stereotype. That guy going, oi, oi, oi.
Yeah. This is going to be interesting. I've never watched a film with subtitles on the top. This maybe see more of the screen actually.
No, it's only
But
when they have
that was good
the letters
dialogue.
at the bottom. When there's letters.
Oh yeah,
like,
it's
directed
just while
by-
the credits are on, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah,
but
and the rest is at
okay.
the bottom.
See, this is the thing I didn't like about the opening scene is they just let this kid go down there with no supervision. It's like, come on.
and they're just
Yeah, it's
that
like
fire
no hard
extinguisher on
hat.
the beers.
Give the boy a hard hat. Come on, just that will make me happy.
At least, yeah.
That's pretty clever. That fire extinguisher thing.
Quinn, yeah, I forget Sam. There you go.
Hmm. No, it wasn't named after anything this cool. It was after sliders.
Was it really?
Sliders.
Sliders.
Somewhere the creative
What?
sliders just smiled knowing that someone's named their son after a
So
character.
it's not a Sigourney Weaver in Galaxy Quest.
No, it wasn't. No.
Galaxy
Not as cool as that
Quest.
either.
I haven't
It
seen
was
that in a
good.
while. Oh man, that's a good one.
I just couldn't think of a name, and I said as a joke because I was a big Sliders fan. When I was a kid, I said if I had read a son, I'd call him Quinn, and the wife was like, "I like that.
It's a
So
good
we call him
name.
Quinn."
See, we've got the little one on the way, and we've been told it's a girl, but we're like preparing if they've got it wrong, and it's a boy. And Emma's gone completely off all the names that were on the list, but we were both set on Ridley, and I was like, "Come on, it's got to be Ridley. It's got to be Ridley." Yeah,
If it's a girl, you can call it Ripley.
yeah. No, we have the girl's name locked in, but it's
Ronan Tembo's a girl's name, isn't it?
yeah. That's how did you know? See, look, this kid just wandering around this mine. Like it's a tiny nitpick, but it's like it annoys me.
Hmm.
Yeah, especially if he doesn't have the hard hat.
Just the hard hat, and then the guy's like, "Go in this hole with this torch." He just turns the drill back
Through
on.
the credits of the director, Rob Bowman. He mostly
Affluenza
did
at its
TV
finest.
series.
Yeah. What else did he direct?
Who's the director?
X-Files movies, Rob Bowman.
Rob Bowman.
Yeah,
That's
Oh, he
it.
did the X-File movie. That's
He's
pretty
done
cool.
loads of
He did
X-Files.
He did one
yeah.
X-File movie, yeah, and Electra.
This is pretty much the scene in the first X-Files film with the kid in the
Right.
house.
Oh yeah.
Do you think it's just
I
shot
love
for
the
shot the
X-Files
same
film.
film? They just
Oh, I do
changed.
too, Sam.
Yeah, we should do them next.
Should watch every individual episode.
Do you remember when we went to Comic-Con? Jack?
Yeah.
And we went and watched that thing with Gillian Anderson.
Yeah, she was giving that
That
interview.
shocking film.
Oh, here you go. I like they just like
Oh,
drilled. Oh, straight in the face.
Hmm.
Just happened.
He got sprayed in
Sean
the face
Connery
by a
starts
dragon.
speaking.
I am the last one.
Dragonheart.
Come here, Bowen. Give me your heart.
Where's your heart?
It looks like the kid from you know.
The guy shouts, "It's unsafe conditions."
Yeah.
And they're
Yeah,
fucking
now it
after
is.
letting him waddle around and no heart yet.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean.
Oh, now you're concerned about his safety.
But luckily, after this scene, I'd say this film's just top completely. I have no problems with the rest of the film.
I don't think it's that bad so far. I mean, I get the kid complaint, but
Him
I don't
smoking.
even remember this scene.
Boo. Alien free.
I hate bugs.
Yeah. She puts a hard hat on him now.
Yeah.
oof.
There was something in there, really.
Yes.
God, that shot of it climbing up the. Oh man, that's cool.
Mhm.
This kid looks pretty good for like Christian Bale as a kid. I think it does look like him.
He looks like the kid version of Christian Bale in American Psycho.
Oh,
Damn.
Mom's the goner.
I will now be
She ain't gonna
known.
be in Rain of Fire too.
She did have a hard hat, so
Something didn't do that. She needed a fucking full fucking suit of armor on by the look of it.
Or just the school uniform, because that seemed to do the trick.
Brutal.
Driven
I
by
think
one
Christian
purpose.
Bale thinks of this movie.
I don't know. I feel like this. He probably honed in on this when he was doing Terminator Salvation.
Yeah,
both
nobody got in
apocalyptic.
front of his shot, and
Yeah.
he didn't have to berate anybody. on
Fucking
set.
amateurs.
What the, like this in the background? What is it with you?
Da, 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 da.
I love it.
Oh, la-di da. I just love how he morphs into his real accent and the American accent in that whole rant as well.
Yeah.
It's like he can't decide what he wants to be more angry in.
Mhm.
I love Christian Bale. Oh man.
He is good. 2010. So this this came out in 2002. So it was set sort of slightly in the future.
Mm-hmm.
The movie takes place in 2010, or is
Yeah.
this just another like? Okay.
yeah,
It was saying it on the newspapers and stuff.
I
But we
think
have
it started in 2002, so the year that year it was released.
I just love the idea that it's like,
Wait, really? Wait, he aged a lot in 8 years.
yeah, he did.
Good point.
I don't know if it is set in
Maybe they could
2010.
back then.
Dragons will do that to you.
I think it's a little
It
bit
was the
longer.
robots.
Oh, this is very Jurassic Park right here.
This feels
Fine.
a bit.
He said Phil Tippett.
He's like, my Chickenosaurus got out of hand.
Why does Jack Horner want to do that? That's so.
He wants to create Ripley 8. That's basically what he wants to get to.
What's gonna happen? That poor animal's gonna die.
Chicken 8. He has a little
Is he
chicken on the
still, like-
table going, kill
Is he
me.
still like dating that like student of his or whatever?
I don't know.
That's so weird.
You heard him. No slacking. Bloody Chuckle Brothers line there. See, I always like the design of this. Like, this is why it reminds me of. Oh, there you go. 2020. 2020.
Oh, okay.
It's set in 2020.
Oh, no wonder everything's going bad in this
Oh,
movie.
fuck.
There you go.
There you go. Little did we know, we think it's the coronavirus, but it's actually the dragon virus.
Fucking dragons.
Right now, Boris is on the phone to Christian Bale.
I will now
You got to
realize
say
it's now
this. You got to
2020.
say
This is May. This is next month. This is what
Sam.
London will look like.
Yeah, it was.
Go.
Everyone thinks it was a bat. It was a fucking baby dragon.
Sam, go check on your son Quinn. Has he quickly aged into Christian Bale?
You can just imagine Boris is that much of a doofus that it's like a real life Three Amigos. He's got Christian Bale and Gerard Butler at Downing Street having a briefing. So how do we kill these dragons?
They're like, sir, it's a bat.
Christian Bale's like, you talking about Rain of Fire?
Fucking amateur.
Oh, Norwich. Look, there you go. He said he said where I am right now. He's like, they've taken Norwich.
Yeah, well,
Fair.
this is Northumberland, isn't it? That's like an hour up the road from me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lucky you.
Well, see, this is the
Yeah,
thing
well,
about this movie. It's like War of the Worlds meet with dragons because it's set in. They have to travel to London, don't they? Which is basically the story of War of the Worlds. And you can really see, like, oh, there's Gerard.
Leonardus.
You can tell, like, this is what it reminds me of Alien 3. It's like the coloring. If it just had the low angles looking up,
Yeah, for sure.
so you would definitely see it more. And I think there is a couple of shots like that in this.
They're not like the typical close-ups. They're like kind of off-centered a little bit, and they're really, really tight compared to usual close-ups.
And obviously the costume design, like
Yeah, that too. Yeah, very gritty.
But I do like how
Dirty
they've like got this castle and they've like retroactively fitted it with this plumbing system and they're just living in it. I don't know. I just really like this film.
It's like a full medieval like setup, isn't it? Like, say the costumes are like monks, and it's great.
This is a good scene, actually.
Are you doing the Star Wars scene?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
A Judge Dredd helmet.
Never.
And then he turns, he goes, and then the Black Knight walks into the room. Mr. Skywalker, what are we supposed to do?
What do we do?
They completely ignore the new trilogy.
This is better than the new trilogy.
Yeah. Would you rather have a dragon-based apocalypse or the new Star Wars trilogy?
This is definitely better. Yeah, do you think they reenacted in 2020? They reenacted the whole of the prequel trilogy as well.
I wonder if they got the
Jar
rights
Jar
to
was a
like
real
retell
character.
this.
What was that?
Mr. Lucas, can we retell Star Wars in our Dragon Apocalypse movie? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure. Just make sure it's the Empire. But
Holy shit! One of those kids is Joffrey from Game of Thrones. Look on the left.
Really?
oh yeah.
I thought you were going to say
Bastard.
Joffrey from Jurassic Park. I was like, what?
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, why is he there?
No, that would be great. That'd be a hell of a cameo.
Oh yeah.
Raise the gate.
But that would complete our
Drone
that would complete our Joffrey cameo of commentaries. We've done
Yeah.
Jurassic Park and The Relic, and he's in both of those.
But then the next one would be Batman Begins because he's in that one too. But
Is Joffrey's in Batman
Yeah.
Begins?
not the old Joffrey,
Yeah.
the little kid. The little
Oh, I thought you meant Joffrey from
Which-
Jurassic.
which old Joffrey?
kid. We're talking about the guy who raises the gate in Jurassic Park. Joffrey, raise the
Oh,
gate.
Joffrey. Oh, no, Joffrey.
What's happening?
Yeah, for this movie, we're talking about the kid Joffrey from Game of Thrones, right?
Yeah, Joffrey. Is he? What's he
Jeff
called? Lannister.
Joffrey.
Yeah.
No one knows the actor's real name.
Yeah, didn't it? That role like ruined his career, didn't it?
Yeah,
Because
because
everyone
it's
just
just
sees him as like that character.
Really?
Mhm.
Evil for every role he's ever.
He's the
Yeah,
But,
new.
like, it didn't ruin his career, but like he gets like people like try to like knock him out on the street and stuff because like fucking Joffrey. That's what he is.
Yeah, people-
Gets like spit on and
crazy.
stuff.
He's the new Jake
Oh,
Lloyd.
that sucks.
I've never seen Game of Thrones, so fucking hell.
Neither
I was
have I.
telling I was telling Jack, I think I was telling you, Jack, if you go back and watch that Star Wars Episode 1 documentary on how they made the movie, you can see Jake Lloyd when he's like playing in the dirt. He has one of those Lost World watches from Burger King.
that watch is cursed. Don't ever wear it.
Or he continues to wear it to this day, holding on to the innocence of his childhood.
It's like run out of batteries.
Yeah, it's
Every
stopped on
day.
the
It's like,
date.
why is there a
He started
seen,
filming Star Wars.
Have you seen what's that bloody film called, The Butterfly Effect? You know, when his friend gets all traumatized and he's living in his mum's attic with the model planes. That's fucking Jake Lloyd now in his mum's attic with the Lost World watching the Lost World.
He's rocking backwards and forwards, like, come in with the milk, come in with the milk, come in with the milk.
It's just the wind.
I think this movie about apocalyptic dragon movie didn't have to be this good, and I'm so glad they did. They just went, yeah, we're going to be totally serious, start to finish. There's no like jokes in this film. Could have very easily been a lot worse than it actually is.
Oh yeah.
They actually put a lot of effort in it. Even down to like Matthew McConaughey's the big name attached to this film. Obviously Christian Bale as well, but at the time he's the lead name, and he doesn't appear in the film for like half an hour.
Right.
This
It's a
character
very
is
Mad Maxy as well.
also quite unique for him,
Hmm.
I think.
It's
I was
cool.
talking to Swerve earlier, and he was saying that I told him what I was about to go do, and he was like, "Oh my god, I've been trying to figure out what that image of the dragon blowing fire on the tank is for like my entire life," because he's way younger. He's born in 2001, so that kind of like shocked his senses. It's like, yeah, it's called Rain of Fire.
That's weird because there's like 80s movies that I've got in my mind, and I'm like, what the hell was that film? And it takes me ages to find them, or even if I do, and it's like that's the equivalent. We forget that kids born in like 2001 are going to be like 20.
You know that? Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, he had such a nostalgic pull to the movie that he didn't even know existed until today.
There's a character called RJ.
Holy shit.
Is
Don't
there?
go into the crops.
Don't go into the long crops.
Well, there is a character, Ajay.
I just love the idea that they have this like little farm away from where they live, because obviously they don't want the dragons to sort of really know where they are. They have to go out this way to like do some tomato picking. Look at this set. This set is massive.
It's got to be.
That's a lot of money, yeah.
I think that's a real castle. They must have like.
Yeah, unless they filmed on location, you know.
Yeah, it's got to be real.
It looks, considering it's the post-apocalypse, it looks pretty much like Northumberland now, to be fair.
People breaking lockdown today.
Yeah, look at this guy walking through this. This just looks like it's straight out of Alien 3, like it's on the surface.
And I remember this, and this is the first time I've seen this movie since it came out. Completely forgot about this tomato picking scene. He gets lit on fire, doesn't he?
I think they'll get blasted.
Yeah.
Something like
All
that.
of them, yeah, I think.
They deserved it.
Pro quarantine.
They broke quarantine.
We should harass the director saying that this girl didn't deserve to die.
Yeah. But when he makes Rain of Fire 2 in 15 years.
Yeah, it's very
Hey.
Twitter-esque of you.
Yeah.
I'm canceling Rain of Fire.
The director's like, I forgot that even existed.
Oh, and it eats him as well.
Snap.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
What are we to do? We have no more tomatoes. No.
They got roasted
Oh,
tomatoes.
they got more. Never mind.
Rachel! Rachel! They look over as Christian Bale. Rachel!
Black Castle in Ireland is where that was filmed.
Oh, there you go.
The London set was also in Ireland.
Ooh, that's cool sound design.
God,
He is uncredited. Jack Gleason
Mm,
Kid is his first uncredited movie.
nice. I just love that the CGI in this film holds up, like
Yeah,
really
I was
well.
just about to say it looks really good.
Mm.
Just
Very
wait till
well
like the
hidden.
end, man. Oh my gosh,
the
it
end
looks
is really
for
good.
real. The third act is amazingly like, oh
There's just that one sort of green screen shot of Matthew McConaughey jumping through the air that looks a bit like off, but aside from
but the
that,
dragon looks incredible and like almost daylight. It's
yeah.
great.
Did they use any animatronic effects for this movie or any practical sort of stand-ins?
I think they
Ooh.
do for
don't know.
one of the dead dragons.
Oh, Mike just showed up.
There he is.
Oh.
Hello.
Mike,
How we doing?
Good,
we're
yeah.
watching Reign of Fire. We're at the part where the
yeah.
I don't know what I'm looking at. The
Yeah.
radioactive men are putting out the
Fire.
They're in
flames.
heat
Yeah,
heat
Chernobyl.
suits.
Suits.
Yeah.
Radioactive men. I was about to say the submarine people from Scooby Doo.
They're from Chernobyl.
Yeah.
That's Christian Bale and that they're all in their heat protective suits.
Oh,
that was
it's the
Christian
first
Bale.
attack.
Imagine
Yeah.
when he gets into that truck and he looks at me and he goes, "Oh, la-di-da! You wanted some tomatoes? Let's go!"
The tomatoes.
What was you doing? Let's get in tomatoes. Well, good for you.
Oh, look at that. That is sick.
Just has like a jolty realism to it. It's actually got cooked.
Oh, I love how they've
he
got
got
like an
good.
explanation for the fire.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
These are probably my
Ooh,
favorite
makes no
dragons
sense.
ever put to
You said
screen.
it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, well, they say that the dragon feeds on the ash. Well, the last time I checked, ash didn't have a lot of kind of like
Nutritional value.
nutrients properties. So unless this
It does
thing
to
is,
plants,
like,
doesn't it?
carbon-based,
Yeah.
the damn thing's a plant. Great.
Yeah, I think that's one of those details in the story you just have to go with. Because it's like, in all reality, dragons probably wouldn't be able to take over the world. You just shoot one and be like, there you go, dead.
Mm.
Oh, they can breathe fire.
Oh,
Like
they
the fish
spawned like
explanation that
crazy.
Give left
So.
on, that's a good one.
I love the person on top of the truck is still cooking while they're trying to escape.
Yeah. I like that. Yeah.
This is well thought out. I like the attention to detail and like how they're
This is a
trying
great.
to survive. So
And they
far.
got the trucks are like spraying water out the sides and stuff to like keep
Mhm,
themselves.
yeah.
Mm.
Good production design.
I felt very Lost Worldy, like where they got away.
Hmm. Imagine if this guy was the guy who did Jurassic Park 3.
Oh,
Well, look, man, I don't want to blame Joe Johnston for like.
yeah, he didn't have a script,
Yeah.
but neither did David Fincher, and we like Alien 3, at least two of us in this chat. So
I love
Three.
Alien 3.
we got
I would
three,
love
four,
Four.
Full
yeah,
house, full
four.
house
All
map,
right.
pretty much.
That's just the difference between like a really amazing director and a pretty good one.
That's how you get into this chat group. Is I ask you, do you like Alien 3? And if you say no,
I love it.
you know,
That's the initiation.
you get locked out.
I think it was my first Alien anyway. So that
Oh,
helped.
really? That's got to be interesting.
I think it might have been mine as well because my nan bought me that and my brother Terminator 2 on VHS on Christmas 1990. I was
Jesus
7.
Christ.
Nice.
It's a good
I
memory.
got Alien 3.
Yeah, watch this autopsy on this 12-year-old girl. You'll love it.
That's exactly what it was like. I was watching it. I was like, what's going on?
Mr. Clemens.
Time magazine.
What happens when one of these dumb sons of bitches walks around with a hard on? So Time magazine.
Ripples in the water. I don't want a woman running around giving them ideas.
So Time magazine had the time to make a cover that depicted the dragons attacking the world.
Picture with dragons flying. Is this the end?
I mean, this is what I mean. If we didn't get the opening scene and you only
Yeah.
get like this as context, it'd be like a bit more mysterious.
Yeah, you have a
Yeah.
point, but I don't know. I still like
Because
the
we-
prologue.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the worst prologue I've ever seen. There's worse ones out there.
I think
A lot
I
worse.
think it's meant to go from the situation that you live in that year to a few years ahead.
Yeah.
This apocalypse.
But for context for the protagonist, yeah, I can see that.
Hey, wait, who's this guy? I recognise him. Is he in? He's in Voyager, right?
The
Is he
radio
the?
operator.
No, wait,
Yeah,
he's the Doctor in Deep
Doctor
Space
in
Nine.
Deep Nine, yeah. Recognize him as well, actually.
Yeah, he's got a good character actor face. It's not to be insulting, but
Very insulting.
Tommy,
Here
say
he
Tommy
comes.
Flanagan with his Glasgow
Yeah.
smile.
Here come the tanks. Oh, that's
A dark
what I've got-
movie.
A completely off topic, Jack. You know, in Ghost in the Darkness,
Yeah.
they got the annoying Scottish bloke from Speed 2 in it.
Yeah.
12 knots.
Yeah. Oh man, when Sicky, when you and Yaroslav have watched Ghost in the Darkness, we're gonna do that.
I loved it.
Yeah, I love that
That
movie.
get on
character,
that.
by the way, that character in this movie is called Ajay.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, we were talking
Alexander
about
Siddig.
This is canon. This is Jurassic Park 3. This is RJ survived. This is Sauna.
Oh, jeez. Is this what happened at Isla Sorna? Jack?
Yeah, these
Is
are all the
dragons
these are all the
destroyed?
InGen workers who are left.
Get on the
He
boat!
learned how to fly.
They're
Dragons aren't
evolving.
on InGen's list. Make sure what else they were up to.
Jurassic Park 4.
Jurassic Park: Reign of Fire. The bitch is back.
Now it flies.
I could see that on the tagline. Now it flies.
Now it
I
flies.
think they had that for Tremor.
With a question mark.
With a question mark.
Yeah, it's like this the third Jurassic
Now
World
it
movie.
flies.
It's
We
like
don't know what we're doing.
the park is open, the park is gone, the park now flies.
The park now flies. The park is reopened. Question mark.
You have to see it to believe it.
I was
Yeah,
telling
that
Jack
one was
when we
real
did
nice.
Twister how the original tagline was "It sucks," and they had to like they had to like alter it because they're like, we don't want to do that.
Here he is. See, for the
there he is.
for the longest time, I had
29 minutes
no
in.
idea that this was Matthew McConaughey until I rewatched it, and then I was like, "Wait, he's in this
Oh,
movie?" And then I
is
was like, "Yeah,
Yeah,
he's the lead in
That's
this
my
film."
favorite.
For it as well.
it's like my
Actor.
favorite part of the film. It's just like every time he goes, ah, like just his little grunts or like cough roars. It's wonderful. It's like if you never dealt with real Americans, you just look at this guy and be like, wow, that's an American. Okay, cool.
Well, this is the thing. Like in every American film, the British are always the villains. So, like in our movie, we've got this like
Switched it up.
Right in
even
on a
though
fucking tank.
even though he's technically not a villain in this.
Yeah, but he's kind of an
Yeah.
opposing force.
Yeah, yeah, he is
right.
definitely.
If I remember correctly, he's great. We should have someone like that in a Jurassic Park movie.
I
Enemy
know.
of an enemy, friend.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
yeah,
My
we just watched AVP.
My favourite part of it is when Woody Harrelson plays him in Planet of the Apes.
I was about to say the same thing. They're like identical.
Well, this might be my favorite role of Matthew McConaughey's. I know he's done
Yeah,
a lot
maybe
of
mine
like,
too.
yeah.
Yeah,
It can't-
It's really good
Inception. All day.
I don't like Texas Chainsaw Massacre Next Generation.
Nice. 2000, whatever was that? 98, maybe?
I don't. It's so weird.
Yeah, that's an odd one. I can't believe I finished that movie, but I did.
I don't even remember that. It was like the
Van
Illuminati.
That's his name, Van Zan.
Kentucky irregulars.
I'm Nick Zan Van Owen.
Look how his tattoo like details his muscles.
It's
They
great.
had like they were like some guy in the makeup department's like, oh fuck yeah, we're gonna make
You
you,
can
look
even.
like a
It's like they put the dirt around the tattoo as well. You
yeah.
can
That was
see. Shit, we forgot to put makeup there. They call me Jean-Claude Van Zandt.
What I like
Yeah,
about this
but-
as well is this is before like Christian Bale went full on like
Christian
beefcake
Bale.
kind of.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
a-
he's like
yeah.
still kind of quasi normal man in this, whereas Matthew McConaughey's the beefcake. Even Jared Butler is like toned down a bit in this.
Mm.
They call me Van Zant Tricep.
I got
It's
this too
Wheatley.
from Stegosaur on Isla Nubla.
That's the Endoraptor tooth. He survived. He's
He
like,
ripped it out of the dragon.
this will make a perfect centerpiece for my necklace.
How his hair got gone, like burned off. Instead of an arm ripped off.
This monologue is good.
It's straight up like Jaws, though, where
I was going
well,
to
the
say,
point
it kind
is
of
tough.
reminds me of Quint's Jaws speech a little bit.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
But it's
Which
good
is
as it's happening.
I like it.
It's good that it's happening early in the film. It's not like they're waiting till there's like some lull during the climax that he
What's
looks
wrong
and
with
gives.
it happening there in Jaws, Jack?
Because there's a cliche of it happening there. When you do it in the beginning, it's
I
different.
disagree.
Because they usually have it. Usually these sort of monologues happen where like the climax is about to happen. There's a lull before it, and then the characters are sitting there mulling over their thoughts, and they start reminiscing about shit. Whereas this, he's like, "I got this tooth. I killed the dragon."
Is that a dragon's tooth? No, this is the stone from the Super Mario Brothers movie. Replica.
Replica.
Yeah, he's like, "No, this is just a replica dinosaur tooth I bought from a natural history museum. Do you like it?"
Black market eBay.
I actually got a picture of that Super Mario Brothers skeleton. It's like a city over where I live. It's hung up in a dive bar.
Oh, well, where she gets all electric shocked.
Yeah, I've got a picture of me. Everybody's like flipping me off while I'm trying to get a picture of the most annoying prop like in existence in this bar.
Well,
A
that's gotta
movie in
be
1993.
the
Super
best
Mario
dinosaur
Brothers.
movie of '93.
Pick one of what, like 12 that came out that year.
Carnosaur.
We're back, a dinosaur story.
Most of these actors from England or from
What was that other one? Dinosaurus or something like that.
Dinosaurus, that came out in bloody 1960.
No, it was not that one. It was the one with the kids that found some baby dinosaurs.
Oh,
Prehistoric.
prehistoric. Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
'94, though.
Hysteria. I knew there's something odd about the name on it somewhere.
Was We're Back 93?
Yeah.
Actually, I need to get-
Eating fresh fruit.
Jared Butler, he's like, he's a dragon slayer. And he's like, oh, good. But he's like, oh, la-di-da.
Did he give him the tooth? I missed what he did, or did he just keep it?
I think
I
he
just showed it.
I think he did.
Yeah. He's a Natural History Museum tooth.
And they have a helicopter.
I love helicopters.
Says engine on the side of that chopper.
This is what I like, the whole, like, they've owned the skies for how long, and then they've got this helicopter, and that's what gives them the kind of courage to be like, okay, these guys mean business, because they're confidently
sky.
flying. Yeah, they're confidently flying around.
Like the
yeah,
tanks weren't enough initiation to show how big their junk is. Like, we need a helicopter too.
Yeah.
I can imagine Trump watched this recently and it's like, this is how we're going to beat the virus.
Just fast forward to the dragon stuff.
Corona's
Conference is
got
gonna
no.
have Matthew McConaughey and Christian Bale giving speeches. They're like,
We
we
have
don't
the
know why
best
we're
dragons.
In
What's
the
up?
future, and it contains a Batman and a dragon.
Don't worry, don't
And
worry.
Apple.
We got Leonidas there too.
We're gonna win.
That is
Forgot
how he
about
sees
her.
himself.
Goldeneye.
Oh, yeah, that's what she's from. Jesus.
Natalia. Just need Boris in the background now flipping his pen.
Yeah, flipping his pen. I am invincible.
Who else? Who else went and bought a silver Parker pen after that?
Yeah.
Only you,
I used to
Sam.
do that in school all the time. Just flip
Trying to
fucking-
get the flip, always drop
Yeah.
it.
Oh, I remember when they do that whole jumping out of the chopper scene. Now, I saw this about 2 years ago, and I remember the effects. I remember remembering the effects being bad for that whole jumping out of the helicopter thing. And then when I rewatched, I was like, they weren't as bad as I thought they were. But we'll
They
see.
use a lot of cloud cover, don't they, to kind of like hide up
Yeah.
the CG and that.
It helps
Which is
to
clever,
expect
but,
something
yeah.
bad.
I think
It's
one of the
ambitious.
reasons people might not have taken to this movie and made it as popular as it is because there really is limited creature screen time so far, and we're like a third of the way in. But
Well,
it's a great movie.
that's the
so
thing.
far,
That's
in my
what
opinion.
people claw
It's the-
after these days. They're always
Right,
talking about how,
that's
like,
what I'm
Yeah.
yeah, and then they just ignore films like this. And it's like, come on, guys, there's so many bloody movies out there. Go explore. Go see what you can find.
The black guy from Edge of Tomorrow.
Oh, I didn't see.
You know, the one who wakes him up before Paxton comes on.
Well, the best
Crack my
Jaws
ass.
The best Jaws film is the one that shows it the least, and then as they progressed, they showed it more, and they got worse.
We did Jaws 4 as a commentary, and we found out some very
Oh.
interesting information about that
Dang.
movie.
Yes, we did.
I
It was
missed it.
very.
We found out about the lore of Jaws 4, and we were crying with laughter.
Was
Yeah,
a
it's really-
great.
it's bad.
It was a great April Fool's video. It was so good.
Did you see the guy that like redid CG for like one of the scenes where like
Yeah.
Michael's underwater? That was really
that's
good.
Really good.
I think actually, if you
But yeah.
scroll up in the chat, I mean, it's going to be ways
That's
up now,
probably
but it's
still
probably
there.
still in there. We
All
posted
right, maybe I'll
that
do
in
that
there.
after this. I'll look.
It's way up. Yeah, you're going to be scrolling for ages.
Uh,
I wouldn't
All
worry.
right, never mind.
Recording this, right, Jack?
Yeah, I'm recording.
I heard you say you pressed the button or anything.
Oh yeah, no, I probably should have clarified. Could you imagine we got this far in? I'll be like, right, guys, we're starting again.
Do that Super Mario joke again.
I'm going to go up in my attic tomorrow and get down Anaconda and Piranha 2,
Nice.
and maybe even Jaws 3.
I haven't
like
seen
Jaws
Jaws 3 in years. You said you like it, Arjun?
Yeah, I do.
I used to like it as a kid.
I like all the Jaws movies.
Yeah, I own all of them, but I don't really like all of them.
Well, I mean, like, when I say I like them, I mean there's a different kind of like. Number
It's
one,
true,
I like is a
guilty
really good
pleasure-ish,
movie.
maybe.
Yeah, and the
Yeah.
other three, I'm like,
I love the scene on the water where the people are trapped in the.
Oh, in
inside.
the yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
The
Where
restaurant.
the water is rising.
Yeah. I always imagined that for Jurassic Park, with
Been
with
cool.
the Mosasaurus or any-
I
Seen
can't get
that
over
movie
like the green screen of that.
once.
Like the submarine, like kind of fades away on like a side
Yeah,
profile.
I
shot.
remember.
You're just like, come on.
Yeah, I know that. I know it looks bad.
you'd
The
think
movie looks bad.
you'd think Universal would have had the inclination to like go back and make that touch that film up with CGI. Could you imagine if they actually did that?
They're so no, they wouldn't. They don't care about their IPs.
No.
They really don't.
That was a cool shot of the helicopter taking off over Matthew McConaughey's head.
Is this a
It's-
good
it's
video
cool when
game,
you-
Jack?
when you have a
I've never-
helicopter and you can even
I've
can
played
make
the
it even
video
more
game.
cool.
It's fucking difficult. The human levels are easy, but when you come to the playing as the dragon,
Hmm.
the controls are all over the place. So what you would effectively move to go forward is something like the back button, and then to move up you press side, and it's just fucking all over. the
I've
place.
never
It's like a weird
awkward.
invert.
Oh, it's not available on computer. Damn it. Oh well.
I've got it on PS2. I'm gonna live stream it in the coming year at some point.
It
Maybe I
reminded
can
me
find
a
a
lot.
ROM.
It is the guy from Edge of Tomorrow. Sorry, but the game reminded me a lot of the Independence Day game where you're just like this.
PlayStation game.
All right,
Yeah, just flying around.
I can't wait to play that then. Crap all over it.
Yeah,
And
I
that's the
hate
guy
it.
from
trying
Edge of
to
Tomorrow.
aim, Jack, when you're the dragon as well. You cannot aim for Toffee when you're the
Yeah,
dragon.
shooting fireballs. It's terrible.
Yep.
All right,
There's a level where you fight like an armored train at one point. That's a pain in the ass, that one.
like that's a scene from this film, right?
Of course.
Can't remember.
Well, I think there's an armored caravan of like vehicles or something in this. Is that Johnny Rico? Oh no,
Johnny Rico.
that guy looks so much like he looks like Johnny Rico. Jesus.
Of Starship Troopers? No.
Oh, this
Would you
is
like to know
awesome.
more?
You're afraid.
You guys already did Starship Troopers, right?
Oh we
No,
haven't.
not yet.
No, we haven't.
Not yet.
The sequel's any good? I've only seen the
No.
first one.
They're kind of,
I haven't seen
I don't
anything.
know. They're kind of like guilty pleasures. If you like the first movie, they're worth like kind of viewing, but don't like have really high expectations for them. They're kind of
No,
like
have-
crazy stories.
I have really low
Low
expectations. Yeah.
I'll say something, Clayton, on the second film though for Starship Troopers. Considering it's directed by Phil Tippett,
Yeah.
it's a
What?
really bad film.
Oh,
Shite.
I like really appreciate like how different they went for direction wise for the story, but yeah, it's just a little bit too odd. But I don't know, the universe itself's kind of weird, so I kind of like bought into it, or tried to at least.
But aren't the last like 3 movies all done in CGI? Like they're all fully animated movies.
No, one of them
Yeah.
was.
Oh no, I
You
think
know
the
there's
third
that
one's
many.
live action, but then there are a couple of CG films.
Yeah, there's like one animated one, right?
I
there's-
think
there's
there might
two.
be two. I'm not
There's
100%
two animated
Oh
sure.
films.
wow.
And there was
one
the
is
animated
Glass and there's another
Just-
one.
there was the
just
animated
first and then
series
it's done.
on Sky. I remember watching the animated series, but that was like for kids.
Mm.
Interesting.
I used to love watching that in the mornings. It had really piss poor CGI though.
I mean, everything did back then. That
Oh,
when was
no.
this?
Well, I'll play it after this. If you remind me to play you a clip or get you the intro up, you'll be pissing yourself.
Did you ever watch a TV show called Reboot?
Yeah.
Loved it.
Yes.
That shot with Christian Bale on the horse in the background. That's cool.
It's great. This whole movie's shot like really well.
Oh,
Mm.
absolutely.
The whole look of the film. It's
Is this the
like,
director's
it's just
best film
great.
then? He did
Yeah.
What else did he
Electra.
do? Oh, they fell out of the plane.
Gotta find out.
Ooh.
Oh dang.
Wait, was that like one of those suits where you can like glide? Holy shit, that's cool.
Oh god, yeah, I remember this now. Yeah, so when I first saw this film, I remember thinking, oh, the effects of this whole like descent through the sky are really bad. But then when I watched it a couple of years ago, I sort of went, it wasn't as bad as I remember actually.
Look
And-
that bad to me now.
Yeah. I don't know what I was thinking.
Someone
back in the
needs
day.
to edit that with Tom
Well,
Cruise
just
in
the
Mission
sky
Impossible.
one day from the helicopter was a bit weird, but so
Yeah.
fast.
Keanu Reeves from Point Break just like goes by.
Thumbs up.
Oh, never undid.
It's also a good one to go through again. Point Break.
Yeah.
The old one.
And not the new one.
The new one has nice shots, but yeah, the story was a bit
Oh, they got it.
I like Red Dawn.
just bad.
This is cool. I don't remember this.
They're like hunting the dragon in the sky.
Yeah, it's insanity.
Uh-oh.
I remember that.
Base
kind of
jumping.
What kind of name is that? Alvaraz. Sounds like Alvin and the
Spanish
Chipmunks.
one.
Spanish,
one,
yeah.
Oh, you just got charred.
Oh. Oh.
Johnny Rico toast.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, he just went straight into the ground.
And there goes
Oh.
I
Alvarez.
think I'm ahead of you guys.
A little ahead. The guy just got eaten.
Yeah,
I've been like
spoiler alert.
consistently like 30 seconds behind everybody. I've been trying
No,
to
he's
catch up.
Clayton.
Oh.
Yeah, I've just saw the guy got eaten.
Boyd his
So.
parachute.
I think Clayton's about 10 seconds ahead of us.
It'll sync up.
Different.
I'm American. Our DVDs are
Idiot.
slower than whatever you guys have.
Let's just put it at 1.25 speed.
What kind of name is Piscatella then?
Italian? Don't know.
Is it?
Put it in a slower speed. He's like, oh, Lord, da.
Well, that chipmunk version of it.
But the horse is quite
Oh,
easy.
da-di-da.
Yeah, see, this also,
Oh,
reminds
that
me.
axe. That
Ah,
axe.
that-
I remember the axe.
That's awesome.
Dude, this has to be Rob Bowman's best directed film because he's just done. I'm looking at his IMDb, a bunch of TV series. This
Yeah,
movie,
not
and
many
like,
movies.
yeah, just Elektra. Like, this is
exactly.
definitely his best.
Matthew
And the
McConaughey.
next
This is
part.
quite good.
What's his
He
TV
look-
series stuff
very
that he's
good.
done?
He
He
looks
did
like a
X-Files.
character out of
Did like 55 episodes of the X Files.
Yeah, he did
He
like
did the-
21 Jump Streets.
I liked those.
This is cool. Like,
also
he's
did one
riding.
As well.
He's
Did you
riding.
know
the
that series, The Lone Gunman, which is the spin off of the
Yeah, the
X
spin.
Files?
Yeah, yeah.
That never aired because they had an episode where they crashed planes into the Twin Towers, and it was like the month later.
Oh yeah, I
Oh,
remember
9/11
hearing
happened.
about.
He did Star Trek Next Generation. Did 13 episodes of that.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's not
right.
bad.
Yeah.
This is cool though. Like, he's riding the horse. It's just like, I like the whole like medieval feel this has.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I like it
It's great.
too. This is cool. He's on fire. He doesn't even care.
I think this
Oh,
might be the
really?
bit which
Yes,
has the
yes.
animatronic. Or if it, I think it does have an animatronic in it. Or
Is
like
it an
a
animatronic or is it like a
statue.
practical effect?
I think
yeah.
it's a practical.
Fact at this point, yeah.
Yeah, not
Looks
an
kinda
It was
animatronic.
supposed
Sorry.
to be a animatronic, but they ended up deleting it.
Oh, look how his wings like snapped. Oh,
Yeah.
that is.
Yeah. Cool.
That
Cool.
looks good.
McConaughey looking like a Fortnite character with that axe.
With the axe. I'm about to get some wood.
Just fucking dabs over the dragon. That's how you know it's 2020.
Cool shot.
Fortnite dance.
God, look at that. Look at the dragons are
Nice and
cool in
teabag it.
this.
Cool.
Still
He is fucking Fortnite in it. Oh, they're
Don't
gonna
subtitles
raise-
say introduction to Jimi Hendrix's Fireplace?
Yeah, that's what I, like I was saying earlier. What I love about this film is it takes itself seriously and and they could have done like really cheesy stuff
Silly.
with it
Yeah.
because it is dealing
They
with
could have-
cheesy.
Yeah, and they
like-
use each other in the
It handles
subtitles.
itself pretty well.
Yeah.
It's like a serious version of Evolution.
Yeah. Give me back my
Evolution.
friend, you big sphincter. You've never seen it, Clayton. You got to see it.
Evolution. Yeah, I've
Yeah.
never seen.
The what I like to call the official
thought you meant-
Ghostbusters free because it is just Ghostbusters.
I thought
but
you
with-
meant the Jurassic Park evolution thing.
No,
second.
no. Evolution's a good comedy film, and it is basically just Ghostbusters with aliens.
Mm. He even has
The
Dan Aykroyd.
American.
Got my
It
cigar.
is interesting to have the English guys and an Americans in this chat. So we watch it from two
His
sides.
tattoo actually looks like it's been done with a Sharpie.
A little bit. It's ironic you say that, Arjun, especially when we're going through like a global freaking crisis.
Yeah, that's nice, right?
Arjan is playing the role of Jared Butler.
I'm watching this from. I'm watching this as an outsider.
You're a
trimmed
dragon.
his-
Outsider.
He's the dragon. Cast him. Cast him out. There's a
He
dragon in our
trimmed his
midst.
beard in this scene.
Yeah, the Netherlands don't come off too well in this crisis.
See that? Look
Yeah,
at
not-
Matthew
not the one in
McConaughey's
the
like.
movie, but
His beard looks way shorter.
Yeah, a little bit. That guy's decided to wear dreadlocks in the middle of the fucking apocalypse.
Hey, he doesn't have
Must
to
be
wash
difficult. Yeah, that's true.
See, like, look at Matthew McConaughey's performance here. Like, he's upset
it's
by
either
what's
dreadlocks
happened.
or bald.
it. That's real.
This is going to be my Oscar nominated performance.
I'm from Texas.
I missed
I'm a
out on
hero.
Contact.
Have yourself a little soiree. Personally, you disgust me.
He has issues.
Look at him crying, man.
I know.
Yeah.
Movie needs Gary Busey from Predator 2 as like his henchman or something.
No, his henchmen should just be the stunt team who were
King
in the Lost
Dragon.
World and Predator 2. See that long-haired guy? You see Carter, like now.
Oh yeah.
I can't remember what the name of the stunt
Dude.
team is.
guys that get killed like on the island and shit.
Mm.
Jurassic Park red shirts.
Yeah.
Oh, there was Ridley Scott's son was in the background of that show, I think. You know the actor?
Really?
Yeah.
That
All
is
that.
some cool imagery right there.
With the horse and the fire.
Yeah, I like the wind having the.
Crosses.
Ugh,
Yeah, it's so
so-
cool.
Kind of reminds me a little bit of the landscape in Alien 3.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. The camera's super low too. That's how I got that angle. That's what Fincher did.
Mm.
That's like almost at the ground there.
We look and there's like an uncredited David Fincher who directed this. Like it's like the
He
guy
changed
did
director.
Electra. Yeah, the guy who did Electra is just like a fake name.
It's the new Poltergeist.
Oh, shit, I forgot. Jack, did I ever tell you about John Sayles writing that ET sequel that never got made?
No.
Or was it an
I heard
ET
about
sequel,
that.
or was it a Close Encounters of the Third Kind sequel? Or
Did
something?
the aliens parachute out of
think
a
he did.
helicopter to go?
I wanted to bring it up to you because Spielberg ripped that script into like different ideas and made 3 different movies out of it.
I thought
Oh,
it was he
really?
ripped it into pieces.
I was expecting that too.
What the fuck is this, John?
I won't even wag
No,
my
he-
fucking ass with it.
he pulled the Ethan Hawke with the Independence Day script. Just throws it out the window in LA. He's driving.
No, I
Did he
didn't
use
know.
that weird planet for the ET, the ride?
Yes. Yeah, I think so.
That's just,
See,
have you ever been
that's-
on that ET ride?
Yeah, it was a good
I've
ride.
seen footage of it.
It's fucking weird. It's good until you get to ET's planet, and it's like
The
it's a
dragons
small
were all
world.
females
It's with the
as well,
mushrooms
just
and
like
shit,
in
right?
Jurassic Park.
Yeah,
Tripping
it's a
some
small
bombs.
world on LSD with ET.
That sounds pretty good.
Do they all sing it like, it's a small
They pretty much
world."
do.
in a manner of speaking, pretty much.
Talking about John Sayles, that's something I want to do. Instead of a commentary, I want to have a little round table like this where we all have the copy of the script and we read it page by page.
Cool.
should
we
just
play
get-
characters?
I
Yeah,
think
we
we
can
should
each-
get James to play all
I
the
love that
characters.
idea.
Yeah,
That's
we can get
great.
James in to read the parts because that would be funny to hear, but we can
Definitely.
just like go through it page by page and discuss what we think and shit.
Please, yes, please.
And when I reread that, I think about a year ago, I was so surprised by like how did Spielberg have like those ideas for raptors to be trained and stuff like as early on as the early 90s? Because the ending of that script it's literally the comic book,
Yeah.
like where they escape into the jungle and stuff.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That's the thing with Jurassic, is like ideas just don't die. They just morph and they will eventually surface at some point. Like,
Nothing wrong with that.
Oh, Christian Bale's really giving it his all right here too.
yeah, he's like,
Get
you're
that groove.
insane.
He's like, me and you were done professionally.
Good for
Christian Bale been in the business since he was a kid as well.
Matthew McConaughey's got the most inconsistent beard in this film. Every shot is different.
It's the apocalypse. Give him a break.
Yeah.
Probably has the shittiest razors.
He
He uses his dragon too.
No, he doesn't. His character, he doesn't want to have a beard, so every now and then he strains and sucks the hairs back into his face.
Speaking of inconsistent hair, I just found out in Jurassic Park 3, Enrique, the guy that's like driving the boat, he has like a mullet like after the first time you see him, like a small mullet. But his first shot, he's got like a completely different hairstyle. Like it's way, way shorter.
I'm gonna have to look
They have to do reshoots. of
Business
that
in the
scene.
front, party in the back, man.
I'm gonna get you close, my friend, but not too close, eh? You know what I mean?
Ready, amigo!
Ready?
Ready!
The fuck has happened to that guy's face?
He attacked me with this tooth. He's trying to sleep. See, now his beard's long.
Yeah, you are right. It is inconsistent. Look
Yeah,
at
it looks a
Sarah
little
Harding
longer.
there holding the fucking machine gun.
Yeah. Oi!
Ireland's
No.
finest right there.
Oh, here we go.
Well,
Boy.
oh.
I think his beard's like
I
a
think-
mood ring. It just grows and retracts depending on his moods.
Yeah.
It's a good theory.
I really like
That
this
was
movie.
fun now.
This is England versus America, round 2.
Ding.
After 300 years.
You guys have subtitles on?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh,
I hope he's taking his vest off.
Yeah. I can see Arjan in the background pointing and laughing as the Americans and the US duke out.
Putting his hands together. Soon, my pretty, soon.
Like, dance, puppets, dance.
Get him off!
You
Let
broke
him
up.
go! Let him go!
Are you on board?
Oh shit! This is cool.
So, I'll kill you! You walk in front of my shot again, I'll kill you! I'll kill you! This wasn't
You
a scene
won
in
that.
the script.
You won that one, America.
They just
but I'm
started
gonna
filming.
Take all your roles.
It's just like, keep it going, keep it going.
The way Matthew McConaughey's walking off, that looks
He walks past the camera. He's like, "You still filming?"
he looks like he shat himself. He was waddling proper then. Oh my god.
God damn, Christian made me shit my pants.
You're enjoying this, Clayton, right?
Yeah, I really like this.
It's good, isn't it? I think it's probably one of the
It
better
is.
films we've actually watched on these commentaries. Like the
By far, we've watched fucking Alien Resurrection and Jaws
Oh,
4.
But I meant like when we watched Deep Blue Sea, we all really enjoyed that. But we were like, yeah, this
true.
is really good. But I think this is better than Deep Blue
I
Sea.
didn't expect to like that. Yeah, this is definitely better than Deep Blue Sea for sure.
Yeah, Deep Blue Sea is kind of like a guilty pleasure film. Like this is actually like really hard, really trying.
Mm.
I think I like Deep Blue Sea as well.
There's no like
Doesn't, like,
line in
LL
this.
Can't remember. I
Doesn't
haven't seen
LL
it for a
Cool
long
J
time.
punch a shark or something? I forget. It's been a while.
My bird.
Yeah,
Yourself now, it's been that long.
he blows one up. He blows two of them up. LL Cool J kills two of the sharks in that film.
It's the rap song again. It's like
Deepest bluest, my head is like a shark's fin.
I love Matt.
You guys seen Mindhunters?
I love Matt. You said you hadn't seen it in years, but when we said what's the rap
Oh,
song,
I know
you
that
sung
song,
that
dude.
like
I can sing that song. I don't remember the movie much. But
He
that-
hasn't
that
seen the
song
film,
was
but he's
lit.
got the soundtrack in his car.
Deepest bluest, my head is like a shark's fin. It's like that makes no sense.
Christian Bale.
Lyrically.
He's quite ripped in this. So wait, he was.
Batman's just around the corner.
Well, no, he didn't. Did he do that film where he had to go really skinny after this, or was that before this?
I thought it was before this. The Machinist.
The
Yeah,
Machinist.
that Machinist was 03, I think, right?
So
And
yeah,
then
so he
Batman
went from
Begins.
this
was after that.
size to
Yeah, Batman
skinny.
Begins was quite later on, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was
2005.
05. I think he went legitimately from like 160 pounds or whatever, if that. Maybe it was like 140 for Machinist. And he went to like 220 for Batman Begins. Absolutely insane.
Hmm.
But he was on the candy, so.
So it's just crazy. He went from
He
this
did,
size that we're seeing here to like that skinny in the Machinist to then back up
That's
to
not
Batman.
healthy.
Yeah,
No,
he
it's
ate
not.
what, an apple a day? That was it? Or something like that?
That was the apple Matthew McConaughey was giving that kid. That single apple.
I'll have that after.
That's like one apple lasted him like 6 years. You got an apple? Good for you. Now give it me.
He just goes to Matthew McConaughey's private orchard and just nicks an apple every day.
Yeah.
This
Oh,
is a cool. Look at how the stairs are made, like an old school medieval style and everything. And then they've got this
This
like
helicopter
modern architecture.
is literally coming up and floating next
Airwolf, right?
to him. Airwolf.
Airwolf.
That is the InGen chopper, isn't it? It's the same make.
Looks like it.
What's it say on the side of the chopper? We'll find out, I guess.
I love the sound of helicopters.
What the fuck did you just?
What is that?
That's what he looks like now.
Really?
Oh, the Christian Bale.
Christian Bale, yeah,
Yeah,
2020.
that was for his his President Bush or whatever.
Cheney.
Yeah, I
Oh,
haven't
was it?
seen that. Is
Yeah.
that good?
It's okay.
Something about that photo is so funny to me.
It didn't even look
He
like
does
him.
a good job, but the story's kind of whatever.
Look at that smile. Look at his face. He's just like.
Look at the
like that.
shoes.
He's
It's
prepping.
the fucking blue shit.
He's prepping
An
for
inmate.
Rain of Fire 2 there. He's eating so
It's a
many apples.
production still for the Dark Knight Returns or something.
I've eaten 600 apples.
Okay.
When did
Yeah,
they?
apples.
When did they go get the egg?
The egg?
Yeah.
What, in this?
Oh,
That's
with the
the
fish
filler.
out of the carcass.
Yeah.
I thought they had it earlier on in the scene, but I don't recall seeing it yet.
I remember that from when I first saw this, but I'm like waiting for it to happen now.
Hmm.
It's a slow moving movie, probably another 10 minutes.
Yeah. I'm gonna go grab another beer. Bear with me, gents.
Cheers.
I almost
Don't
finished
pause
my
it.
bottle
Keep
of
going.
wine.
Keep going. I'll be back in a minute.
Surprised this isn't celebrated more.
Oh, this is the egg scene. There we go.
Are we on it?
Yeah, coming up to it now.
Oh man, I consistently have to fast forward. I'm behind always.
I'm at the
Been
part
having to
where
tinker
they're
around with this
talking.
just trying to get theirs now.
The moon,
The moon. Yeah.
full moon. Oh, yes,
Luna
the
del
dead dragon.
Cacciatore.
Alright, I'm back.
The Dragon Slayer. That would be a cool one to do.
I've never seen that movie.
Yes. That's
Ever seen Dragon Slayer?
No.
That's a
haven't seen
classic.
it.
That one.
Oh, you're missing out. Those little baby dragons used to scare the hell out of me as a kid.
Well, the
Top
baby
Russian
dragons
dragon
in.
at his best.
Yeah.
Ones that eat the spoilers.
Yeah, I've seen.
What's-
I've
What's
seen.
the
I've
dragon called in that one again? The
I think it's
The-
Eat something.
the Melrathrax or something like that.
Vermithrax. That's the one.
Dermithrax. Yeah.
Vermithrax, I think it's called. Yeah.
You know,
I-
this film kind of feels like
Oh,
it's they've took inspiration from that in a lot of ways. Like the way it looks, it
Actual-
has a kind
yeah.
of gritty 80s-ness to it.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
And the cave at the start is all glittery, like the cave in that.
Oh yeah.
I've seen clips of the effects and stuff on YouTube and in like
They're great,
compilations,
especially for
yeah.
the time. Yeah,
haven't
they're
seen
Very
them.
really.
Terminator future looking.
Yeah, it does.
Mm.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Or John.
Yeah, this is
Oh man.
this is what I mean. Like this is he must have been remembering this
Get up!
when he was doing Terminator Salvation. I bet he was
Mm.
remembering working on Rain
Yeah.
of Fire. Yeah, this is what I mean. This is not
PTSD.
the
kind of shot.
not a train. This is the I meant a train of
Convoy.
cars. Yeah, like convoy.
Helicopter worry.
No exit.
London, 66 miles, but it says 666.
Oh, I get it. Dragon's hell. Apocalypse.
666. Yeah.
You just
What
know,
we
like
doing?
in an actual apocalypse, you'd be the person to actually like do that.
This movie looks fucking great.
Right?
Holy shit.
I always wondered what those boxes are on the side of the helicopter, and I just saw they're torchlights, aren't they? They're big spotlights.
Yeah, never built a Lego. Come on. That's a Jurassic World helicopter.
John. He spits a cigar out. That's cool.
Nukes didn't do this.
Remember he was new.
He's getting that 12 gauge ready.
No time.
Clever girl.
What's that?
Lock and
Matt.
load.
The part where they're looking into the sky, waiting for doom.
Let's move.
Damn, this movie looks good.
A lot of mist.
Well,
Just think, there are people out there who genuinely
seen it.
believe this is what the next Jurassic World film is going to be like. Do you know what I mean? Like, the dinosaurs are out. How are they going to take over the world? It's like, this is how they envision it actually happening. And it's like, it's not going to be anything like this, but that's what they're picturing.
Post-apocalyptic, yeah. what
Yeah,
time
it's
is
like,
it
that's
now?
not, that's not
It's
what
the
it's...
compies.
And just one jumps over.
Taking over London.
Oh, that's slow motion.
Shotgun pumping.
Yeah. Oh, and backwards.
Nice.
I love films where
I'm gonna have to buy this on Blu-ray. This is fucking cool.
It's only like $6 too.
I don't know how
Even
it's
on
not
DVD, it
better.
looks
No.
good.
Right.
Yeah, that CG looks really good. The fire looks really good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's one thing that
And
I
the
like about the
dragons
visuals
also.
for this is that whenever the fire and the lighting are hitting on the dragon, it feels natural. It doesn't feel like it's over the top or not enough. It's
No.
just perfect.
Yeah.
I would
This,
love to know what the lighting guys were doing with this.
person
I
in
like
the
how that was all one
helicopter.
shot too. Like it wasn't like a bunch of like shots like, oh, this angle, this angle. It's all one take of that dragon just torching that line of cars.
Yeah.
So did this guy do all his shots in one day? It's all behind the microphone or all behind the radio?
Yeah.
No, AJ.
He walks around the
He
corner.
has one set he shows up in.
Be like, right, pick up the headset, look confused. Pick up the headset, look excited.
Pick
He
up the
does a good
headset,
job at it.
look relieved. Take the headset off and go.
I wonder what happens to him.
Here on the other end. That's a hell of a job, O'Neill. That's a hell of a job.
You sit in this whole-
Oh, his name is Alexander Sigard.
Right,
no.
in this next shot, pick up the headset and someone's going to throw a taxi license.
Taxi like
He's
Going
trying
the
again.
wrong way, man.
So that is his, it was him. So that was the big dragon, right? That was the
Oh, my
that was the
Was it?
male.
Are you
'cause
sure?
in this
I
film,
think so.
in this film, it's reversed, isn't it? They're all females, all the little ones, and there's one massive
Smaller.
male.
Yeah, the dragons are all.
Is that maybe I shouldn't ask. I don't know how reproduction works then.
So the big dragon has flown from London to back up to Northumberland in like a matter of hours.
Yeah. God, look at the tanks
cool.
over there. Look at that. It's
Oh,
crawling
shit.
up the side of the building. Oh, I think
The
we know what's
church,
going to
too.
happen to the guy behind the radio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna get fucking
No, he's going to
Janice
be snapped
Soprano'd.
from- Ah,
Yeah.
the guy behind the radio. No,
He didn't even actually.
Communications tower getting blown to bits.
Deep blue seed.
there goes RJ again.
He didn't even get a death scene. It was just put the headset down, look scared.
There's shining bright lights in his eyes.
That shot of the dragon they've taken at that castle was cool.
Hmm.
Heck, have you ever decided like what you're gonna do with the one man in Jurassic Park whose entire job is to just shine a spotlight in Joffrey's eyes as he's dying? Are you gonna make him like a cannon?
I don't know. I'll work on it. Look at all these sparks. Yeah, I'll think of something. That bloody character. He's just stood there. Everyone else has like M16s and stuff, and he's just stood there
Joffrey's
with a
getting pulled in,
spotlight.
guy. Yeah, he's just got the spotlight.
He's just like, Joffrey's getting pulled in. I'll shine a light on it. Look, there he is.
There he is. Oh, he's up there now.
Somebody do
Is that on
something.
screen?
Oh, look at that
You can see
dragon.
it on screen. Oh, okay.
That's great. You know, I'll be honest with you. The CG here, I'd say, even rivals the. Which I don't know how you guys feel about this, but a lot of people.
Jurassic Park.
They hide,
No,
they
no,
hide a
no.
lot, which is very good.
The dragon in the second Hobbit movie, Smaug.
Oh.
Nah.
It's a similar design. I think the CG work in here is really good in this movie.
Yeah, but Smaug is
Hmm.
more clear, and this one
Yeah.
is really hidden.
Yeah,
by
Smaug's
Yeah,
like
you're right. They are
talking
hiding
and-
him. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Smaug has like a
Right.
really long face, whereas these guys have got like quite stubby, short faces.
Yeah,
But
Especially
that's
the male.
design.
aren't they?
Mm. These are probably my favourite dragons, though, ever put to screen.
Oh, just wait till you see Dragon Slayer.
Yeah, Vermin. I like that one.
Oh, well, I've seen the dragon from Dragon Slayer.
The budget for Reign of Fire was $60 million, and
What?
Smog's budget was 217 to 260 million. So
There's no reason that movie should have cost that much to make.
that's America, I guess. Though, so
Especially not when they use like GoPros to film half of it. And
Like the scenes on the river.
Yeah, the little barrels.
I literally like couldn't
Point
believe
of
that
views.
when I saw that. All the pixelated footage in this film, I was like, oh my.
To be fair though,
Hobbit.
the scene with Smaug in that Hobbit film is probably the best scene in that whole new
Oh, that's
trilogy.
good.
Could you
Yeah.
justify that budget for what they were making back? Because think
Yeah,
about
because I
this.
think they made almost $1 billion, didn't they? Hold on, look it back.
I didn't know that.
Hold on.
Mm.
But
Gosh.
is that the budget for all 3 movies, or just that?
Yeah,
or
it
Just
made
that one.
It made 958 million, just that one, the second film.
I had no idea it made that much money.
God,
Gerard
Dragon's
Butler.
back. Gerard Butler's just been toast.
No.
We did.
Yeah, no,
I'm a little behind you guys. He's got a
There
fire
goes,
extinguisher.
there goes the Phantom of the
You got a
Opera.
tiny little fire extinguisher. I'll take you on, dragon. This is an extinguisher.
Hose himself down with the fire extinguisher. It'll be fine.
Gerard Butler.
Gerard Butler.
Did you say the Phantom of the
Mask.
Opera? Roger?
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
is
well,
the
he was.
prequel to the Phantom of the Opera.
Chard Burnler.
This is how he got his face burnt.
There we go. Yeah,
For me.
this is the lull period. This is what I'm talking about. This is where the monologue will be. Usually.
Where the what will be?
What do we do when we wake?
One more.
We keep both eyes on the sky. What do we do? What do we do? What do we
Oh,
do when we
Batman.
sleep?
I'm Batman.
I'm Batman.
What do we do when we see him?
I'm Dragon Man.
The dragon. Where is he?
Rachel!
Dragon.
Where's the
Alright,
tomato?
I'll tell you.
This would have been like even better.
No
he
one
seems like
keeps
the
one
kind of
eye on
actor.
the sky. All have both eyes closed.
Yeah, they didn't take their own advice. What do we do when we sleep? Keep one eye open. They're all asleep.
2 minutes later.
We're in here, push. Americans coming to save your guys' ass. So
Nope, just Matthew McConaughey's muscles.
You just see one arm punch through that big metal door. Just grabs the hand.
Dinosaurs.
all right, all right.
America's here to save you.
Well, that was the thing. The Americans were coming back here because they needed saving. So that's why they like
Yeah.
meet up and then they're like,
Yeah.
let's go kill the dragon together.
Kind of
Wrong.
got teary eyes.
Fake news.
But that Dutch guy, that
Dylan.
one Dutch guy in the corner there, he can stay here.
Yeah, they stay quiet.
Yeah.
They just go along.
No, you
What is
just
the opinion
Back
of
home, it was better. We had no dragons here.
yeah,
the opinion of this movie on the internet? Like, how's it ranking and everything?
I'll look it up.
I never hear
I
anyone
literally
talk about it. It's
I
kinda-
literally just
Yeah, it's
opened my
true. No one really
phone.
talks about it.
I just
They
opened my
was looking
phone
up
and the
Rotten
first thing I...
Tomatoes.
Dude, Rotten Tomatoes, it's 42%. That's embarrassing. I don't like this
Yeah.
site to begin with, but I mean, that's really low.
That site's shit.
It really
Makes-
is.
I mean, It makes sense because the movie is the way it is. I
Joffrey
can
got a
see
hero
why
shot.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Crossbow.
On IMDb, it's a 6.2.
that's I give it at least an 8.
Yeah, I'd give it an 8.
Nah, I wouldn't give
So
it 8.
far.
It's 7 maybe, but
I think the
I'm a-
character works really good here. Like the acting,
Yeah.
the way they're written.
So
Well, I don't wanna say the way
I
they're
unlocked my phone
written.
to look up details on this film, and the first image I met with, because my browser's open,
Can't
is
push his
is
business.
Udensky and Nash looking at each other in the eyes because they're like getting that call from San Juan.
The San Juan mistake. I got to do a video on that. That's. He did grow his beard out longer.
Well, it has been a few hours, you know.
I haven't shaved since sundown.
Sundown.
It's got a 4.3 out of 5 on Amazon UK. So that's pretty.
No,
That's great.
see, this is the kind of movie that you know doesn't deserve that.
A 4
But
a
it's
4.3 out of 5 is pretty
That's
good.
good.
That's
Oh,
good
I
on
thought you
Amazon,
said out
yeah.
of 10.
No, 4.3 out of
I
5.
was like, Jesus Christ.
Dude, that is the InGen chopper.
It is, yeah.
There it is.
No,
I thought you guys were just BS until I got a clear picture of it. Wow.
The
Well, they
problem
just
is, though,
repainted it.
the problem with this film is that the general public, when they see the poster and they see the whole kind of like London on fire, dragons everywhere, helicopters everywhere, that's the film that people are expecting. So when they get something that's a lot more slower and more like a Jaws film and not something like a Starship
Mhm.
Troopers film, they just dish on it.
Right,
immediately,
yeah.
and
Right.
that's the problem.
Have you
Mm.
seen that film
If the
Dragon
poster
Wars?
wasn't-
Oh my God.
Yes.
I've seen Dragon Wars.
Yes, that
It's
was
hilarious. That's what they're
Yeah.
expecting.
It was good and crap at the same time.
I know, I love that movie.
Is that the Thames?
It's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
a
they're in London
Power
now.
Rangers
There'll
movie.
be way more shit in the Thames than that.
This is what
The
London
audience
looks like
is-
now.
Oh yeah, it's American film now. Yeah.
It's a
deserted,
Pixar
you mean?
feature.
No.
And like audiences are getting like worse and worse because people's attention spans keep going down and down.
But,
So
that's what I'm saying. It's like
That's
there's
the
so many
YouTube
films
generation.
out there.
yeah,
It's like all-
TikToks and all that crap. I remember my buddy at a church I worked at. He's like, "Oh man, Rise of Skywalker was too long." I was like, "Well, actually, another 20 minutes probably would have helped the movie." But I told him like, "Dude, like the #1 film of all time for the box office, Gone with the Wind, is like 4 hours long. It's one of the best films ever made." So it's like, they don't make the films like that anymore because
Wow.
detention spans and
Hmm.
budgets.
Listen to what Roger Ebert said about this film. He says, "The movie makes no sense on its own terms, let alone ours, and it is such a grim and dreary enterprise. One prays for a flower or a ray of sunshine as those grotty warriors clamber to their cellars and over their slag heaps."
Oh, how weird, man. That's the point, Roger. Supposed
Yeah, I
to be
know,
gritty
right?
and grimy.
He
What's-
put JP3 on his top 10 list of 2001 before he
Ooh,
fucking
Says
had
it
to
brutal.
get
all. There you go.
Brutal.
Yeah, like don't talk to Roger.
Don't think
Had
I
to
could
take
for
it
a long
off.
time. Sorry, that was really sorry.
That was mean.
I don't know why.
Oh,
Take
God.
that back.
Here we are dissing like the greatest film critic of all time.
Hey, if you can't,
Didn't like Rain of Fire or The Lost World.
yeah, if you can dish
like
out
Jurassic
criticism,
Park
but
either.
you can't. Yeah, he didn't like Jurassic Park either. Yeah,
Oh, brutal.
Like it's okay, but he called it. He said, "What
The
did he say about
characters
Jurassic
were
Park?"
like
Dino
too.
Vision.
He said it wasn't
Yeah,
as good
he
as
said the
E.T..
characters suck. Yeah, it wasn't as
Damn.
good as ET or Jaws. Yeah.
Yikes.
It's Siskel, and Siskel gave fucking Carnosaur a thumbs up. What the fuck?
Says it all.
Oh man. What's up with those
Slow down
Chicago
out there.
people? I don't know.
See,
Weirdos.
but here's the thing about criticisms. Like, there's two types of criticism in my eyes. There's the one where you go, "Yeah, I recognize this is a good film," and then there's the other one where you go, "How did I
don't
enjoy
like
this
it.
film?"
Yeah,
Because
He
like
was walking
I
with an
have
axe
a lot of
before, and now
fun.
he's walking with.
I have a lot of
He's
fun
walking with a
watching
gun.
Jaws 4, but that's not a good film. I have 2 ratings for Jaws 4. One is fucking shit, and one is amazing.
Yeah.
Four shark foot roars out of 4.
Yeah, films like that deserve 2 ratings, whereas Reign of Fire deserves 1 rating, which is it's a good film.
but not according to Roger Ebert. Jack, this is a depressing mess.
Yeah, but he probably looks for other stuff.
He's looking for a ray of sunshine, man. Like,
Yeah, as they climb
Flower.
over their slag
Where are the
heaps.
flowers, Rob
Yeah,
Bowman?
he's looking
was
for
waiting for
colors.
the
If there are no
flowers to
colors
come
in the
out.
movie, then he's.
tomatoes aren't good enough. Okay.
That one green
Tomatoes
apple.
are red, and this movie has no color.
You imagine him sitting in the cinema being like, "There's still no flowers.
The fucking flowers.
I just want one flower." It's like the fucking beast from Beauty and the Beast.
The only
for a
colors
flower.
are red, brown, black.
He's
That's
counting
not enough.
colors. He's like, there's not enough.
So they've got
He
this
must have
like
meant like a positive, like he was looking for like a positive end. Like, does it have? It doesn't have a happy ending, does it?
Yeah.
Not like that.
yeah,
So
the film has a
well,
happy ending.
Right.
from what I remember, it's still kind of dark.
No, well,
right?
no, it doesn't end
Like-
on like you see the world. Basically, they've got to kill this one dragon, and that'll basically kill
There's
the
a glimmer
like,
of hope at the end.
yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
look, it's back to where it all started.
Yeah,
That was his complaint with Predators.
His
He
mum's
was
still
like,
there.
there you go. There's something that I don't like about this film. Just I hate when they do flashbacks like that because it's like, yeah, we get it. We don't need to see that shot we already saw again.
I don't really care, Jack. Okay.
Guys, where are the
Well-
flowers in this?
Audience, that happens a lot in like a lot of films. So like, audiences are so stupid, you have to baby feed them. I hate that too, but it's just the way it is. It's probably producers and like studio heads. Oh, you have to put a flashback scene here because what if they don't understand it?
Yeah, exactly. It's like, come on.
In Jaws 4, where she flashes back to stuff she's never
Yes, yeah.
But then again, that subverts it. That becomes great. That's what
I love
love
flashbacks
that.
when we haven't seen it yet, but when the flashback repeats something that we've already seen in the beginning of the movie, it's too.
Or you
double.
flash it back to like the point of view of that character rather than showing us the exact same shot.
Yeah.
Like you see it
Could
from
have
his point of view.
And why? What is Jaws 4?
Yeah, there's no reason for that.
Got the still image of him as like the portrait in the house or the
Oh god,
sheriff's
that's so
department.
funny.
That's so bad. And like if you watch that like funeral scene, like somebody like bumps the tripod and there's like a little like jitter, like because I was working on like a fan cut of Jaws 4 to try and make it better. I don't know how, but like I just stabilized that shot because it like moved a little bit. I was like, who the hell bumped the tripod? And then they put this shot in.
So Michael Caine only edition, I think it'd be the best impression.
Oh yeah, that'd be
just,
great.
just edit him.
Oh
the scenes.
shit!
Yeah. Oh shit.
It's just that for an
It's
hour.
supposed to
It's
go to
Michael
Paddy's
Caine.
back up.
That shark's the size
Alan,
of a
give it up.
tangerine.
Move on with your life.
The size
You're
of a
supposed to
tangerine.
blow the bloody head off.
That shark is the size of a tangerine.
I failed you. I failed you, Ellen.
I failed you, Ellen. I failed you.
But what I tell you?
Anyway, what they got? They got this magnesium tip on this harpoon gun, and they got to get up high to like shoot it. and
Gotta
kill the
take my
male.
shirt off.
This whole set is pretty much what that Disneyland ride was like. It was pretty surreal, like walking from the Magic Kingdom into this destroyed.
What do you
bird.
think he's? What do you think he's drinking?
What I'm drinking right
nice.
now. He's drinking. Same drink I'm drinking. I look
He's got to
exactly
numb
like
his
him.
feelings. So does she.
Isn't it weird though that they were all in this role and like Christian Bale went on to become like a kind of quasi big action star, but also
Right.
did drama roles. But Matthew McConaughey basically went off the grid for a while.
He did.
Yeah, he was doing a bunch of
Yeah.
rom-coms, and then he
Yeah,
switched
after
into the
this.
drama roles, and he won an Oscar for it. So good for him.
Yeah, but it's been like, but what? Why did he go from this to rom coms? Because he's great in this.
He got bored.
Maybe just money.
Maybe
I
he
don't
was
know.
like, I need to be in more films with flowers.
Yeah, he was really
That's what
offended by
Roger
that
told
Roger
me.
Ebert review.
Yeah, he took it to heart.
He sure did.
But look at this set, like the fire in the buildings and like,
I am officially a Reign of Fire fan.
Yeah, it's
I
great.
like this a lot.
the dragons all have like tears in their wings. They look fucked up.
The score
Great.
of this movie is really good. Just
Yeah, the
everything
music's
about it.
underrated.
Fantastic, yeah.
Definitely an
Matt
underrated movie.
McConaughey's back.
What a great
Considering
shot.
most of the dragon shots that we've seen so far have been predominantly in the dark, bar the first attack.
The arrows.
The shots with this one do really, really well.
Hmm. Oh, he dropped the arrows. Oh, la-di-da.
No, no, no.
Poison,
Find this
poison.
needle in a haystack. Where could it be? Oh, it's right there.
This is a mission in the game.
Oh, I
It's
can
got like
imagine.
a
Needle
yeah.
in his
A little
mouth.
mark on the map.
7,
Look at him.
5,
4,
4,
3,
3,
2.
2.
Ah, shit, the window's
One.
gone.
It's a little bit more.
He did say about 8 seconds. More like 80.
16.
No! Here he goes. Here goes Matthew McConaughey.
Red like the wind, baby. Oh, that's a bad green screen effect.
Yeah, this is the bit I remember where the
It's like
effects.
the Wolverine.
Look at the shot of the city and stuff. That looks great.
That's a fantastic shot.
Here he goes.
Oh, that was awesome.
Oh, I shot it out of the air.
I think that green screen looks bad because the frame rate looks a little bit high
Yeah.
when they filmed it. Maybe.
But look at him go. This is great.
Recognize the bridge, but other than that, I don't recognize.
Here you
anything
go.
in the city.
Here's the money shot.
Sparta!
What?
A with a lot of H in the subtitles. Oh, there goes the X.
I just saw the
Oh.
X.
Oh, she better move.
No. Okay,
Oh,
bye.
it's the bird cage.
Engine down, engine down.
See, the green
saw someone-
screen, the green screen shot of him jumping is like, it's not that long. It's like just, it's nothing really to like. It's not. It doesn't linger too long, so it's not too bad.
It actually, now that I like kind of saw it in maybe like low quality stream here, but it kind of looked like a matte painting
Hmm.
rather than a green screen. I don't know.
Why didn't they just put him on a couple of pallets and just put some smoke in the background outside?
'Cause
and film
Sam-
it rather than green screen
The guy who directed this is not as good as you.
it. Exactly.
If you'd have made this film, it would have been much better.
Would have not done that.
Oh,
Yeah.
here it looks good.
They needed you on set, Sam.
Dragon
That's
looks
what I'm
really
trying to
good
say.
here.
The dragon does look good.
Well, like for that dragon
Predator.
vision.
This is nice. This is very nice.
They got the
Yeah,
Alien
excited for
3
that. Yeah.
vision.
Want some candy?
Wait, was there a shot that was meant to have the dragon in it, but they didn't put the dragon in it?
Oh, like the tiles.
Male killed one of the small females over the Tower of London, and as they were going through the underground, you see the head fall down into the chasm with them. So they've deleted that scene.
But there was just
Was
a
that
shot.
the animatronic scene?
I don't know. I can't tell
Run!
who's joking or who's telling the truth anymore.
Got me a
Oh god, that looks awesome.
This is
And a
what that
little
little
kid
girl
in Battle
felt.
at Big Rock could do this.
I was about to say.
Yeah.
That looks stupid.
What looks stupid?
It looks
Shoot
like a stupid thing to do. But
Shoot her.
it looks
It's
so
running so like nonchalantly by it. Ah, take my bullets.
true.
God,
Okay, just fire the damn thing.
he's waiting for it to open its
What are you waiting
mouth.
for?
He's waiting for it to blow.
Ah,
Because as soon as it opens its mouth, there you go.
Oh, look at the creature design on the head. It's like a monitor lizard or something.
That's great.
It's
Yep.
really nicely done.
Boom.
Smile, you son of a bitch.
This movie was heavily inspired by like what they were doing in the first Jaws, I'm sure.
The music.
It's great.
They should have had William H. Macy hanging off a crane.
I'm not going anywhere.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, Mike. That shot. Yeah, that's the one I was getting confused with, where the severed
They
head or
drop, they
whatever.
drop a whole animatronic head down and they scrap the whole scene.
Oh, looks good.
I like this a lot.
Dahlia.
Oh yeah.
For England, James.
I'm gonna fucking laugh my head off if there's a flower in the last shot of this film.
No, you have to wait. It's a post-credit scene, Jack.
Just a shot of the flower. That's it. Nothing else.
The dragon.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! I see color coming back into the movie. We got some
Plus
Like
flower
moss.
in here.
saturating it.
Yeah, the saturation's slowly going up. Got blue skies now instead of grey. See,
My
this is-
mind.
Come on, look at this. The
Very
sun's
cool.
out.
Highlander.
Nice.
Was so much better than Alien versus Predator, Jack. This is like jumping from this quality.
But this is what
It's
I'm. This is why I said we do one commentary for a film that's absolute garbage, and then we jump from one that's like kind of forgotten and really good.
I say it's not a fair comparison. Alien vs Predator. And Rain of
That's
Fire.
that's the last one we did.
Yeah, that's the
Oh,
last commentary we just did. You should go back and listen to them, Matt. They're all on my channel.
Okay.
They're good. We've been
Light
doing them.
blue
Like,
now in the background.
yeah, you see
Light
colours
blue,
coming. back in.
Roger.
But like, yeah, we've been doing this during the whole quarantine thing. Keep people entertained. Just
Much
watch some
lighter.
random movies.
Next
Yes.
Theodore Rex.
There you go. Look, there's the hope. He said it's been 3 months since we saw The Last Dragon. And if they come,
Well, look, the
we'll
sun's
burn.
out. Roger's not good enough for you, Roger.
See, this is a kind of
Better-
optimistic
Yeah,
ending.
he literally said there was
Yeah.
no ray of sunshine.
Yeah,
watch
it
this film.
literally is the ray of
He's a
sunshine.
liar.
By clouds, but
He
it's
didn't
there.
reach the end.
Probably fell asleep or something.
Stormed out 10 minutes before the end.
Oh,
Picks up
holy
the big
heck, that's
axe.
nice. There goes Gimli.
Gimli.
And my axe.
Oh, mine.
And they called it London. London. There we go.
My cousin Christian will give us a fight.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah,
I
good
like that
film.
movie. That was good.
That was great.
It's a really good
Oh,
film, isn't it?
have we got a song at the end?
Oh, this is Christian Bale's dragon rap.
My head is like a dragon's fire.
The opening
Accent
lyrics
is
are.
like a dragon's head.
Ooh.
Well, the opening lyrics said. These,
darkest, my head is like a dragon's head.
the opening lyrics said, like, the embers glow, and with my face aglow. Or the embers burn, my face aglow.
Fingers burned down low.
Very nice subtitles in the end credits.
That seems to be a running theme with a lot of the films we've been doing as well, as they all have, like, end credits music. That has something to do with.
This
Except-
is so 2000s too. Some like alternate
Those
rock.
blaze of fire.
Let
Let
the
the flames
flame.
rise higher.
Yeah. Yeah,
Some
good
Creed
film.
style band.
Street.
Smallville.
Can you take the fire?
Can you take me higher?
There's a dragon. And it ain't Matthew McConaughey.
It's the rain of fire.
Down, 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 down.
Yeah. Birds Leonardo.
Ain't no flower.
I guess I burned for you here. That's Gerard Butler.
Sorry you didn't like this, Roger.
So what are we doing
Hope
next?
you like the last Jurassic
Who's Roger?
Park film.
We should do
Oh,
Virus.
the guy.
Ugh.
What about that movie, the Charlie Sheen one, where the aliens sound like velociraptors?
Oh,
What film is
Arrival.
that?
Was it The Arrival?
Something
Dude,
like
I'll never forget that movie. I think like the first 5 minutes, like the aliens like arrive and like some. I'm sorry if I'm spoiling this, but like the aliens arrive in like some kind of like technical aspect where he sees it on a screen, like a radar or whatever, and you just see a close up of him peeing his leg and like the piss going down into his shoes on the floor. I'm just like, he's peeing himself, and they did a close up of the leg like with the piss running down. This is so weird.
So next
Weird-
scene, they're
weird
just
film.
cleaning it up.
It's just
Not
like,
a
oh my
favorite
gosh,
movie.
and then it just pisses on the floor. It's like, oh, that was weird. Who the hell made that creative choice?
It's probably just Charlie Sheen, and they just have to go with it.
But this was like the early
Improvising.
'90s. This wasn't like 2000 whatever Tiger Blood he had. This was
Yeah.
like '93 or something.
Was it
The,
the Arrival?
Yeah, I think it was like
Yeah.
94,
96.
96. Yeah,
What's,
96.
fuck, I keep forgetting what it's called. How the hell did I forget the name? Jack, do you like Signs?
It's been years since I've
I-
seen it. I am.
Yes, but
have it
I
on my
remember. I
drawer
remember
here
thinking.
downstairs. Still want to watch it.
I love Signs.
That's a good
That's-
movie. Yeah.
I remember
That
thinking
band
it
is
was
called
okay.
Mad at Gravity. Who sings that song?
Matic Gravity.
apparently.
Signs
Which is
with an S,
perfect.
right? The one with
Mel
Mel
Gibson.
Gibson.
Yes. Yeah. I love that movie.
I'm looking at
I
The
have seen
Arrival.
it
I've never
once.
seen this.
Never heard of it
Mad
either.
at Gravity.
Mad at Gravity. It's perfect, isn't it, for like those angsty sort of bands? Like, what can we be mad at now? Let's be mad at gravity.
Gravity.
Gravity. If there was no gravity, Matthew McConaughey would have fly away when he jumped.
Mad at Gravity.
Soldiers, is that like open for consideration?
Small
Jack?
Soldiers?
Oh, what a good one!
Yeah.
Oh, I love that film as a
Dude,
kid. It
I'm
was so
literally,
stupid.
dude, I'm
I
about
loved
all
it.
night. So whatever you want to watch, I'll have to find a version
It's
online.
right.
Like,
legitimately funny.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
pretty-
it's good. It's stupid good.
let me see if I can find it on Netflix. in the
Destroy
UK.
the Organites.
Dude, I
I'm
quote that with my
Portugal.
mom and my sister all the time.
My favorite quote.
What are
in
you
that
looking
film,
at?
I think, yeah.
My
I
favorite
think it
quote
has
in
the
that.
most perfect use of Led Zeppelin's music in film, I think. Communication breakdown when she's getting Kirsten Dunst getting attacked by the Barbies.
The Barbies,
Yeah.
yeah. She's getting tortured and shit. That was great.
I like the. I'm
All
Alan. Now
Gorgonites
shut up.
must die.
Yeah.
They
Also,
do
this,
not.
the
Gorgonauts.
Spice Girls, isn't it? The Blast
Yeah.
Spice Girls. I love this song. Psychological warfare.
I love it when he calls into that like customer service or whatever, and she goes, "Have a great day, ma'am." He goes, "I'm not a ma'am." He just hangs
Yeah.
up. Like, oh, it's the stupidest shit.
I
It's
think I will
great.
have to stream it potentially, but I'm gonna look.
You put
see.
munitions chips in toys?
Oh yeah, David Cross is in it, isn't he?
What's the name? What's the actor who plays the neighbor who's in like fucking Jingle All the Way? Like, oh, your wife's
Oh,
cooking.
Phil Hartman.
Phil
He
Hartman.
died. Yeah, him.
Oh, did he die?
His
Yeah,
wife.
He died like a couple
Dude,
years
yeah, he
later.
died pretty. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty public.
His
Everybody-
I always
his
thought-
wife shot him in his head when he was
I always
asleep.
thought he would
Horrible.
really. Oh god,
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, there's a big like
And
I did not know
disagreement
that.
between Andy Dick and like
Andy
Yeah.
Dick.
yeah, he apparently he gave Phil Hartman's wife like cocaine and she was a recovering addict or something like that, and I don't know what exactly went down because
I
they were
believe
both
it.
on the show News Radio, and it just turned
Oh,
Phil
see,
Hartman is just the fucking funniest man alive.
he's
Oh,
Doesn't
hilarious.
he get like? I think he gets drugged in that film, doesn't he? Like that's so weird.
Yeah.
I always
Sleeping
thought he would
pills.
play the perfect brother to Peter Ludlow. Like if Peter Ludlow's character had a
Oh,
brother,
man.
he would have been
yeah,
the
that's true.
perfect brother for him because he looks so much like him.
He'd probably be too like funny
Hi,
looking
I'm Chris
though.
Ludlow. You might
Chris
remember me.
Ludlow.
Chris Ludlow.
He has to get revenge.
You might remember me from such films as
Lost World 2.
Lost World 2.
The Lostest World.
Lost His World.
Last
we
World
could
2,
we could do
even
Small
Lost.
Soldiers. I'm about
That
all night.
comic book where he comes back to life is so bad. Peter
That's
Ludlow
such a great
survived.
photo. Sorry, I just saw this picture of the dragon.
Yeah.
Really good photo, isn't it?
Ooh.
I got a really good shot of the CGI I was using as the background. Let me see if I can post it in El Chato.
I don't
Bad
think this
movie
like
could be Exorcist 2. We could follow it up with Exorcist 3 because that's a
yeah,
good
that'd
one.
be good. I don't think there's anything else to say about the original Exorcist, is there, everyone? It's already been said.
It's true.
I watched that for the first time in years the other day. Loved it. Every moment of it.
I'm watching an
first
extra
Exorcist.
now on this movie. With
So
the-
who-
We
If
should all
we
go
were to
write
do-
good reviews for this on IMDb.
If we were to do another film, who wants to stay on?
Can, I guess.
Yeah, I'll
I'd
just
do
have to go to the
another
bathroom, but I can go. I can stay another.
Sam?
It depends what you're watching, if I can get it.
We're going to watch Jurassic Park 3.
I can't get Small
No.
Soldiers.
It's
Yeah.
my birthday, so I can get a little slack from my wife.
Is it your birthday
It's your
today,
birthday.
Arjan?
Happy birthday,
What the
Lord.
fuck? Happy birthday.
My birthday.
I'm
Happy
sorry I
birthday.
ruined it
Thank-
with this,
thank
this
you, guys.
commentary.
Sorry, you ruined it.
Sorry,
I feel sorry about making all these Dutch jokes now. Oh man, now I feel really bad. Happy birthday, man! I didn't
No
know.
worries, no worries.
Oh, well.
Could have been worse.
Arjan, it's your choice then.
I didn't ex-
No, your choice. What do you want to watch,
Are
Arjan?
you? Yeah.
what I want to watch.
Jurassic
I,
Park
I
3.
got signs. I got signs down here.
Ooh.
Signs. Okay.
I probably need a link. I don't have a digital of that.
You still recording, Jack?
Yeah, I'm still recording. I'll probably split it
Okay.
up, but I'll
Well,
stop.
let me know when you stop.
Ah, see, I don't have Signs on the British Netflix. Knowing with Nicolas Cage. Oh my god, that movie.
Oh God.
That's great.
It is a good film.
I've
Judge
not
Dredd.
seen that since it came out.
That film's good, but not
The
like...
worst thing about the film is Nicolas Cage, but that's the worst film about every film. Is
Oh
this.
my God.
Yeah.
The bees.
Since the 90s.
What were we saying? Just
The
Signs.
numbers mean something.
I got a few movies down here. That's Butch
Nicolas
Cassidy.
Cage was in Jurassic Park.
What's this?
Jurassic World.
No,
It's
Signs.
a dinosaur.
The Vanishing. You guys seen The Vanishing?
The Vanishing.
Angelina Jolie.
No, with Sandra Bullock and Kiefer
They should have had
No.
Nicolas
Jeff
Cage
Bridges.
as Ian Malcolm.
Nicolas Cage.
Could
is
you
Ian
imagine?
The
Little late
Hammond,
for
these
the
dinosaurs
Pfizer
are
work.
gonna get out, man.
Hmm.
You want a Gerald Butler double feature?
I'm gonna stop the recording here for Reign of Fire, and then I'll
Sure.
click record again in a minute when we're ready.